Hello everyone, welcome back to my podcast Be Creative. Today we are going to talk about the Innovator's method, modeled by Nathan Furr and Jeff Dyer. So, the dynamic for this podcast is a little bit different. We are going to respond for questions. The first one, according to my experience as an advanced business administration student, what do I think about the idea traditional management works well for contexts with relative certainty, but for uncertainty contexts, we need a new set of management principles. For me, the traditional management methods are efficient in stable environments where market conditions, customer needs, and technologies are predictable. In such cases, managers can rely on long-term planning, historical data, and structured execution to drive to success. However, in highly uncertain environments where customers' preferences change rapidly, technology evolves unpredictable, and competition is high, traditional methods fall short. In these cases, companies need a more flexible and experimental approach to decision making. This is where different creative methods, along with the principles from lean startup, agile management, and design thinking, become essentials. This new management approach can be helpful for both experimentation over planning. Instead of making rich long-term plans, companies should roll a small, fast experiments to test assumptions. It also can be helpful to put customer-driven insights. Rather than relying only on the past data, companies can engage deeply with customers to uncover new needs. Also, alternative development, for example, instead of launching fully developed products, organizations should prototype, test, and refine solutions based on real-world feedback. And finally, one of the points that I can think is good to the companies using these new management approaches is decentralized decision making, making an organigram more horizontal than vertical. This will help empowering teams to act quickly without waiting for top-down approvals it's crucial in fast changing environments. So, to give a conclusion to this question, while traditional management remains value in stable settings, organizations operation certainly must embrace new principles to stay competitive, adapt to change, and foster innovations. So, the next question asks us to explain in my own words the innovator's method and their steps. So, for me, the innovator's method is an structured approach to solving high uncertainty problems and turning ideas into successful innovations. This method had four steps: insights, that is called savor surprises; problem is called discover the job to be done; solution, prototype the minimum awesome product; and finally, business model, validate the go-to-maker strategy. So I wanted to explain a little bit more each point. The first one, insights. These steps involve identifying unexpected signals in the environment through observation, questioning, experimentation, and connecting ideas. This is a little bit related to the past method we studied, the inventor's DNA. The next, the solution. These steps involve developing low-scale prototypes and iterating them until finding a minimum viable patients that exist. Now the solution. This step involves develop low-scale prototypes and give them to the clients until we discover which versions excite more the clients. The final point, business model, is once the solution is clear, the remaining business model elements such as pricing, customer acquisition, and cost structure are tested. So, our third question says, explain in your own words the concept of generating and capturing insights. So, to answer this question, I think generating insights means discover value problems that can be turned into innovation opportunities. It involves being attentive to surprises, which are unexpected events or data that might indicate a new need or improvement opportunity. Innovators use four key behaviors to generate insights: questioning, observing, networking, and experimenting. These four key behaviors we already studied in the past episodes of the podcast. So if you want to know a little bit more of this, you can go and check that. And now, capturing insights. This means documenting and organizing them so they can be evaluated and used in the company. Some organizations use database, crowdsourcing platforms, or expert panels to select and develop the most promising ideas. And we are getting closer to our end with the final question. What does searching broadly mean according to the first and second chapter of the lecture? What I understand about search broadly is taking inspiration from diverse sources beyond one industry or expertise. Isn't called this combinatorial play, referring to the combination of knowledge from different industry, technologies, or disciplines to generate innovative ideas. One example about this is Jeff Bezos, who reached various industries before deciding to sell books online, identifying that the internet was ideal for a catalog of products with a vast selection. It also means challenging the natural tendency to focus only on familiar areas, encouraging exploration of new markets, business models, and emerging trends. So here we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and see you in the next one. Bye!